What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm fishing. Can't an old man just fish in peace these days?
My apologies. So, the, fish biting today?
Yes, but most fishermen lack the imagination to see what I'm fishing for.
And just what is it that you're fishing for?
While others are fishing for food, I'm fishing for wonder. Being out here reminds me of my childhood. My brothers and I used to pretend we were catching the big one, a legendary creature from the ancients. As I grew up, I learned about a secret ritual that could help me catch it and become the best fisherman in the world. I believe this is the last creature of its kind, and I'm going to be the one to catch it. Say, do you know what might make fishing here a little easier for someone of my advanced age?
Nope. What's that?
Legend says that in order to catch the big one, I need a special fishing lure. I don't seem to have enough metal scraps to make a good one.
Okay. So where can I find these metal scraps you need?
The very best scraps, the metal that is easiest to work with, is found around where the settlers live. I suppose those vestiges of the Cold War might have something too.
Well, you know what they say. Give a man a fish and you'll feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and you fed him for a lifetime. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. When you return, I'll tell you the story of the big one. Thank you for the metal scraps. They'll make for a great lure. Haven't had one since I was young.
No problem.
When I was young, my brothers and I used to follow in the footsteps of the ancients. We saw so much beauty on this island, but also much ugliness. Speaking of which, have you heard of the old gold mines?
The old gold mines. I might have, but what do you know about them?
Well, the lure itself is not enough. The mines are filled with as much gold as the riverbeds are filled with jade. I will need them both for the wobbler. The luster will draw the big one out. I'm sure of it.
I guess even legendary fish are tempted by shiny objects.
That's more true than you know. Could you bring me some gold from one of the mines and jade from one of the riverbeds?
That shouldn't be a problem. Should I meet you back here?
No. Lake Mary doesn't need us anymore. Meet me at Whalers Bay Province, north of Behemoth Passage, south of Small Valley. I have a site there.
That sure sounds like a riddle.
My sacred site, I assure you, is no laughing matter.
How about a progress report? This is taking too long. Sentinel has more than enough to keep them busy. They're not gonna bother us. Oh, slow your roll, pal.
I can see you've been busy. I'm impressed with your resolve.
Thank you. So, why are we meeting here?
Right now, the big one isn't close enough to the shore. As a fisherman, I know these things. Say, did you know that there are on this island 3 sets of rare gemstones? My family used to tell me that the big one is greedy, like a man. Is there truth to that? I wonder. Could you gather for me either 3 amethysts, 3 chalcedonies, or 3 opals? If so, I can make something to draw the greedy creature out.
Where can I find these stones?
Whalers Bay Province would be the place to start. Try looking just southwest of Shipboy's Peak and northeast of Doubtful Sound.
Thanks for the pointer. See you soon.
but I thought the whole point was we didn't have a leader.
Yeah, but now we're under siege, things are changing.
I know, and you're not wrong. You know, I couldn't ask for much better than Mads if we do have to have someone in charge. He's a grumpy piece of shit, but he cares about all.
Did you hear? Ballard has a cure.
Truth be told, I didn't expect you to put in so much effort for a man you don't even know.
No problem. Say, how do you know that this big fish even exists?
Oh, I didn't tell you the story of the big one.
No, you never did.
Oh, silly me. As children, my brothers and I followed in the footsteps of the ancients. As the youngest, they forbade me from going on their more dangerous adventures.
Sounds like your brothers were just protecting you.
I'm sure they had only the best intentions. Anyway, one morning before sunrise, I followed my brothers to the lake. They wanted to swim before their chores. As they played, the oldest began to drown. Despite my size, I swam to save him. As we swam back in the corner of my eye, I swore I saw the big one. Since then, I have been obsessed with the creature, even in my old age.
That's some story.
Oh, the ancients blessed me that day. To honor them, I will catch the creature, become the greatest fisherman in the world, and fully embrace the legacy of my ancient roots. I have the heart and the dedication to prevail. I see those same traits in you. Thank you for your help. When I catch the big one, I will be sure to share its bounty with you.
I found an old Spanish fort just north of the island. Know anything about it?
I might know a little.
And here I thought we were on our way to being friends.
What makes you think you deserve it? Because you're different than all them others, huh?
Different is the least of what I am.
Well, a while back we were fighting the Spanish. They used this land as a market to trade with China. Didn't sit right, them using our home to profit. So, we crept into the fort one night and gave 'em a beating. Sent 'em running.
We? No, that fort looks like it's centuries old.
Don't be an idiot. I'm talking about our ancestors, but yeah, the fort's very old, a relic, abandoned.
Gotcha. This whaling community, it was, settled by the Dutch, right?
Settled, sure. Everywhere is just the arse end of nowhere till it's got something you want.
Colonized.
Just saying, call things what they are. Colonizers from the Netherlands used our island for whale hunting. They built villages on our shores back in the day. Hell, we even helped them. Our people liked the idea of hunting whales, thought it might be a challenge. Before we knew it, the place was chock-a-block with whalers. Sometimes blood would wash up on the beach and turn the whole thing red. That's when we figured it had gone too far.
Must have been one hell of a sight.
We were bright as a button. Just in time for there to be bugger all left.
Tell me about this old gold mine. It sounds sort of, I don't know, exotic.
If you're here for the big bucks, you're way too late.
Just feeling curious.
There's a mine to the southeast of the island. Supposed to be full of gold back in the day. Then Americans showed up and brought a gold rush with them. They took advantage of people's generosity and used explosives down there to speed things up. Then they jacked up and disappeared with the last of the gold.
It's a familiar story.
Ain't it, though? Took us years to recover.
Thank you for the stories, but I should go.
Be well.